What's up, guys? Kamar here. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for tuning in. Today we're gonna be working on the E92, and yeah, we're gonna be working on the E92. I got a start-stop button for it, and we're gonna be putting that in, not because the old one looks ugly, but because it is a little bit worn. And I mean, with the red interior, you can't go wrong with the red start-stop button, and it actually matches it pretty well. I'm excited about it. Let's check it out real quick. So if you look at the leather, look at the start-stop button, I'd say that matches pretty good, don't you think? But yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys, hopping into the E90 right now. It's actually really hot in here, like extremely hot in here. So let me press the old start-stop button to activate some shit. Therefore, I can roll down the windows. Whew. Let's turn on that fan just for a minute. Yeah, like I mentioned before, guys, so this car has the passenger restraint system problem. And again, I still haven't updated my knowledge on it yet. But what I did find out was, when I did do some research on it, is that it's the seats. What's the beeping? What is it beeping at me for? It's probably because of the windows. Doors open. Okay, well, yeah, it's done now. So the recall, or whatever the issue is within the seats. And basically what ends up happening is there's wires in here for the airbag lights and stuff like that, to see if it knows when you're in the car or when you're in the seat. And those wires can go bad, and they'll have to take apart the whole seat, the leather off the seat to fix it. And it's one of those things where I definitely am going to be okay with those lights on, as long as the check engine light's not on, which is not on this car, which is a big win. Yeah, oh gosh, a bee almost just flew in here. Whew. Yeah, not go away, bro. Sorry, bro. This is not the one. Anyway, yeah, let's get into some other stuff. So this is the old start-stop button. And as you can see, I can't zoom in because the camera, my lens is broken. Guys, my lens is broken. It's very unfortunate, but the lens is broken. As you can see, that's the start-stop button. And I don't know how the frick this happened too. You see that little bug in there? As soon as I got the car, homeboy decided to spawn and just die. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, this is the start-stop button, and I have a new and improved one right here. It actually kind of has a little bit of a deeper font. I don't know if, maybe it's not, but it looks better in my opinion. Let me look at a YouTube video real quick on how to pop this out, because I am, coming from what I am, I guess. But yeah, let me look at a quick video on how to get this out real quick, because I actually do not know. And then we'll be installing it, because it is now my turn. This is now my turn. All right, guys, welcome back. I have just finished watching the video. Hold on, let me shout out this video real quick. Let me make sure that I go back so I can shout out the video that I just watched to look at how to get this done. And I've always watched this guy's videos, and I'm, it's actually crazy sitting in this because I really wanted an E92 or E90 when I was watching his videos, and it's very amazing that I'm sitting in my own right now, doing something that I really wanted to do when I was in middle school. But let me go quickly look at his YouTube so I can shout him out real quick. The channel is Justin Boyce. Appreciate you, man, and shout out to Justin Boyce, man. Like, that guy, I watched his videos and he inspired me, and not inspired me to get this E90, but like, I would watch his videos and it really it's a fine room. I would watch his videos and really be inspired to want to get an E90 because of his videos. So yes, he did inspire me. And it's cool to have an aluminum trim E90. That's dope, because he had, I think, an aluminum trim E90 or something like that. But yeah, the point is that I got it off. All you have to do is remove 4 plastic clips, either with a flathead or just be careful enough with it and don't break it like I did. And then just take it out. My start-stop button was already broken in there, but as you can see, it's a little bit worn, and it did need to be replaced with the red one. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it around just in case I ever want to do something with it again. But yeah, that's that, and let's get it installed real quick. snaps into place. Snaps into place again. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. That's actually dope as fuck, man. Alright, let's get it back installed right here. So what you had to do is this. Mine was actually, my dash is actually already a little bit pulled out. And this fell out. This is one of the mounting clips for the dash, which means I'm gonna have to get another one, but I already needed to get another one because as you can see, it's broken in there, which is great. Problem solved. Once again, let's just insert this real quick. Oh, it's springy. Ooh. There you go. That's dope. All right, hold on. Let's get it, that's very nice. Let's get it pushed back in and see how it looks. All right, guys. I have it all back together and I'm happy with the results. Look at that. I just need to get one more of the clips. Oh, these flies, man, wow. I just need to get one more of the clips. Let's try it out. Woo! That's sick. I mean, one more of the clips, as in like these clips probably all need to be replaced behind here. But that's not like I pulled it out all aggressively. It's not like that, but they definitely need to. One was already bad over here, and I'm just pulling it out right now and probably need to be replaced. So FCP Euro will come in handy for that, I bet. But until then, this looks pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna start the car because there's no need. And yeah, it does look pretty good. Let me get some beauty shots of it real quick with the interior. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much what's up with the E90. I pretty much got the start stop button installed. What else could we do? Hold on. More touring of the car is what we're gonna do. So I mentioned that this car is salvage title, not sour title, salvage title. So therefore, this metal right here, and luckily, the frame is fine, absolutely fine. And I sprayed all of this down with rust protectant because hell the fuck no. Anyway, yeah, the light doesn't, look at that, it's not even fitting in there. You can tell it's probably not fitting right, although it does actually kind of fit all right, but it's not fitting right because look at that. And that kind of stuff does bug me. I do need my fucking BMW service toolkit, man. What the heck? Or if it didn't come with one, all right. But like, dang, like, what about this right there? It's not there. I need my new struts. I need, just to restore the car. I put this in. I was gonna show this at the beginning of the video, but I didn't have the chance. I put this in. I was gonna say is that I work at AutoZone, and they had 3 of these in stock, and I bought one really quick because, as you can see, I did a liquid moly gen oil change on this, and this is one of the quarts I have left over from it. And I've heard some iffy stuff about liquid moly from some people that are good at what they do. And it's just one of those things where if I'm going to go with liquid moly, might as well go with the best, not the best stuff they have, but, the additives that they have too. And I'm not into running additives with oil, like thicker additives and, with finer oil. It's just this seemed right to get for this. And it seems like it's, helping out the car. The previous owner had not done an oil change, or said they did an oil change, and then we found out that the oil level was low. And, it had a Mobil 1 oil filter that looked like it hadn't been changed in like at least, you know, maybe 2 oil changes. So, or maybe like 1. But the engine inside is very clean. It's like, you know, there's no deposits or like, you know, buildup within the engine or like, you know, soot within the engine. It's actually very clean in there. So somebody took care of this car, whoever they were, and I'm glad that they did. I needed to get one of these. Like, as you can see, there's a cover on that one, and there's not a cover on this one for the windshield wipers. This, I need to get one of those for that over here. The car needs to be fully repainted. I needed to get these. Yeah, it needs new tires for sure. It needs a new bumper. I kind of want to just get a normal 328 bumper. I think that, to be honest, maybe with a lip or something, these bumpers look good from the factory. You know, like, it's already an M Sport. I have nothing to prove. Like, this is a 328i. Like, this is a nice car. Like, it doesn't need to be, you know, something that it's not. It could use, you know, an M3 style bumper. That would make it look sick. But, you know, I'm planning to go back to stock grills where I can find them, probably partsgeek.com. I'm gonna get stock grills off that, off there, and then I'm gonna get or wherever I can find them, and then I'm gonna get a new bumper because it's messed up right here. Unless this can be fixed, but I don't think that can be fixed. New bumper. It needs a core support because you're not supposed to be able to just lift the bumper up that easily, the hood up that easily. It does. These don't latch. They don't latch right here because the core support. I don't know if you can see that. You can actually. This right here, this plastic, it was hit. Therefore, it kind of came back. No frame damage or anything. And one of the fender liner fell out while I was driving in the rain. And I've only put 300 miles on this car. 100 miles with the old oil, and 200 or so with the new oil. And as you can see, it's covered with this white stuff, and all this white stuff is the non-oil based rust protectant that I've been using, because I don't really want to have it all oil in here because then it'll get dirty. But I actually kind of wanted the oil based one, so because I thought it was better, because it is kind of not severe, but it's, you know, it's there. And I need to get I need to take this all apart, and this whole car is going to come apart at some point and get fully restored. That's my plan with it. That's why it's sitting right here, with my mom's, or with my car that was my mom's first car, a 1973 Volkswagen Beetle. I was driving in downtown LA, and unfortunately I got rear-ended, just completely smashed the car, and it was a hit and run. But that's not really the point. It's just, this is another car that will be eventually on the channel once money is saved and whatnot. Because as you can see, it does need to be fixed. But yeah, back to this car that needs to be fixed in the same area, but not as badly, thankfully. Yeah, there's no frame damage on this car right here. The frame's fine, which is really good. It still even has, for a car like this, it still has the battery hold down, and I have this over it because water does leak in here, and I found water pulled up in the battery tray, but luckily I removed the drain plugs, which are right here, and the water just came out, and then I hit all that area with the rust protectant and, you know, whatnot, and I have it covered with the Stater Bros shopping bag, because, you know, they got us covered, bro, literally. So anyway, I'll put that back the right way later. But it needs a new tail. I can't wait. I want to get probably the same taillights, not LCI taillights, because these are classic. I like the 07, the pre-facelift E92s and E90s. I really cannot wait until I get a pre-facelift sedan E90. But yeah, I put this in the oil and ran it for just a minute this morning. When I was on my lunch break, I came home from work because I bought it this morning, and put it in the oil, and then added a little bit of oil with it, and then put oil in here to get the rest of it out of here, and added it in there just to get all of it out of there. Yep, coolant levels fine. I do need to get a new expansion tank. I want to get a new water pump. I want to get everything. This car is about to get everything, for real. But everything doesn't really need to be done. That's the thing. The enthusiast in the car lover in me really wants to do everything, but it really doesn't need to be done. It just needs to be, you know, the cosmetics fixed. But it does need, like, you know, tensioner pulleys and stuff done in the front of the engine, but it doesn't need any super hardcore stuff. Of course, I will be changing the transmission fluid. I can't wait to do that. Can't wait to change the diff fluid. Another reason why I'm not really driving it right now is because I need to get it into my name fully. But that's not really YouTube business. That's my business. And I don't want to have anything happen to this car until it's fully in my name and paid for, because if anything happens to this car, like something happened before, I was covered. I was paying full coverage because of what happened to that car. So, you know, pay full coverage for insurance and for full coverage, and maybe it's really crazy that I'm saying this, but sometimes you get lucky, and you know, I got lucky and I was able to get this because of what happened to my mom's, not because of what happened to my mom's Beetle, because of what happened to the car after I bought my because of what happened after I bought my because of what happened after what happened to me with the Beetle. So yeah, always be thankful, guys, and just be grinding hard and getting what you have to get done, and stuff like this will pop up. But yeah, this is a restoration for me. I can't wait to fully restore it, even though some people would, you know, be done right about now. This is, you know, not done. As you can see, I can already see that needs to be replaced still. Like I already mentioned, that trim piece on the window needs to be replaced. And that's why I got an E92 as well, because E36s and not E46s yet, but, you know, E36s and E30s, bro, parts are getting expensive. If you want to find an engine, you can't find an engine. If you want to find, you know, stuff, it's getting more expensive, and you have to go to the junkyard to find it. You can't get it brand new, you know. And for me, you know, that doesn't break anything. Like for some people, like they you know, that's what they love, so they're gonna make it happen. They're gonna find the parts. But for me, as a new enthusiast that really, you know, I was born in 2004, so I'm only 18. Like I you know, for me, I love that stuff too. Like I have a 300ZX turbo, you know, like I've had Z32s, I've had two Z32 300ZXs. It's just, I love all that stuff. It's just, when it comes down to it, you know, being able to actually fix the car and have, you know, being able to go and buy it and not act like you have to hoard stuff and, you know, go down that rabbit hole is nice. And the fact that everything in this car is still in good condition and there and not missing, and, you know, I'm very satisfied. So that's why I picked this car up, and that's why I'm, you know, I'm not building my E36 with the M54 swap, you know, because I had a E36 that I was M54 swapping, but then I kind of stopped, and me and my friend were talking about E92s, and I was like, really, 6 months ago now. So now that I have my E92, I'm definitely going to be starting the restore process on it, and I'm glad that I got one that does need to be restored, because it's one of those things where I couldn't do that on the other cars. They were so old, but this car is new enough that I can still restore it and, you know, be broke and then, you know, be able to still go and get the part. It's kind of an opinion thing, but that's just how I feel. I'm not the best at explaining how I feel all the time, as you can see. But yeah, this if you get the picture, you get the point. Yeah. These newer cars, you can find all the parts for them still, and you know, they're not at a premium. You know, and when you know, and they're not rare parts, and they're not like shitty parts. They're brand new parts. So that's where I'm at, and I'm very glad to start this I've said this 1,000 times. I'm glad to begin the journey with this car. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. We got the new start stop button installed. I won't probably have any content for a minute, but until then, this was your boy Kamar. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.